Okay, home repair contractors, let's jump right into it and let's talk about your digital marketing strategy for 2021. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know what I'm saying first, and that's video, and that's why I'm doing a video. Nothing captures your audience's attention quite like video, but there's a couple of other things that I want to talk about this time as well, and just think about from the homeowner's perspective. And, let's take a pool company. With the pandemic in 2020, the pool industry exploded because some people didn't feel safe to go to the community pool. So they're just like, you know what, if we're going to stay home, we might as well just put a pool in our backyard. And the pool industry just blew up. So think about from a homeowner standpoint when they're searching for pool companies. They really don't want a super small company because maybe they can't fulfill their pool in a timely manner. Maybe it takes them a full year because they have like 2 guys working on their pool. And they may not want to go with a gigantic company because the stigma may be that they're going to cut corners or that it's going to be super expensive. So they kind of want to be somewhere in between. So what are some things that are going to set your company apart? And nowadays, word of mouth is happening online. That's why your digital marketing strategy is so important, because we buy with our guts and not with our brains. If we're human, if we're a customer. So beyond video, there's 2 things that you really should be paying attention to. And number 1 is adding content to your website. So blogging, this is something I do for my clients. So take, again, the pool industry. This can work for your industry as well if you're not in the pool industry. But there's all these questions that people have. How long is it gonna take? What's the price range? What kind of features should I be going with my pool? What's a grotto? All those different kinds of things that people may ask you. Start blogging about those topics, because someone who is willing to spend and invest $60,000, $100,000, $150,000 into a pool, they're typically just not going to Google and calling the first one on the list. They're doing some in-depth research on this, and you want to be able to be the ones to answer their questions. So blogging is going to be huge. Again, this is not just for the pool industry. This is for any home repair, home service business. I'm just using that as an example. And then you also want to be sending that blog post to your email list. And I talk about this all the time. Your email list is gold, because these are people that have already trusted you enough to either get a quote from you, or even better, have done business with you before, know how you operate. And believe it or not, even in the pool industry, some people move. And you were so good at putting a pool in for them before, they want to use you again, or their friends they think their pool is incredible. So they're like, hey, who did you use? And they get an email from you like, oh yeah, use these guys. So the 3 things you really need to be doing in 2021 are videos, adding those to YouTube and Facebook. Number 2, blogging on your website. And then number 3, sending those blog posts to your email list. I really think that's going to help separate you from other companies this year. If you need help with your digital marketing, I would love to help. We can meet. My name is Mario. The company is Market with Mario. And remember, when you market with Mario, you profit with Mario.